Moonlake Lee coming to us from Singapore. For parents out there that are wondering what in the world is executive function, how might you explain it to a parent who's new to the concept?
Well, have you guys heard of bento boxes or even eaten from one? Well, to me, executive function is like a bento box because it helps us
So
organize our
let's say for
thoughts,
people who
actions,
don't
and
know, a
emotions into
bento box is like a box with there. It's a meal and it has different
many
sections for different type.
compartments. Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt. Just for
absolutely.
people.
So is a Yep, no worries. So basically, a bento box is like Japanese food, like a little box with different compartments. And to me, executive function is like a bento box because it helps us organize our thoughts, actions, and emotions. And we have all the ingredients, but we struggle to keep all these things organized. So, some analogies: the dividers of the bento box are like organization to structure things in time and space. And the rice holds everything together. It's how our working memory helps us get things done, okay, to hold it in mind. And there's always a sauce cup there, and to keep the sauce in one place and not spill all over the place and make a mess. We have the chopsticks that helps us with the cognitive flexibility, to pick and choose the different food order. We have the protein usually in there, and protein actually helps us in terms of the task initiation, to do first things first, but it's sometimes very hard to get there. And then we have the greens, good for our digestive system, but not always our favorite, but it keeps us functioning. So it's to do with prioritization. And the dessert, like the last bit, right, is goal directed persistence. When there's a reward at the end, it helps motivate us to keep, to finish the race. So that's how I sort of use the bento box to illustrate executive function.
I like it. Before we started, Moonlake told me that she had a new way of looking at it, and I was like, "Don't tell me yet. I want to hear this." I love it. That's great. That's so
Yeah,
good.
thank you. And I
Um,
think that the key thing, Seth, for the bento box is that our role as parents and teachers is not to add more ingredients or even replace the food, but to help our students design the bento box system that works for them. Okay, so that life makes sense for them.
and you are one of our speakers here at executivefunctionsummit.com. Meanwhile, for those of you who haven't signed up, you sign up right here. Free weekend coming this August. We've got a ton of fantastic speakers. So, what topic are you going to be covering this year?
I'm going to be sharing a new framework that I've just developed called the CARES framework. And it's really to go back, to ground zero to see what are the foundations that we need to build in order to help the students and children in our life build a capability for executive function. So please listen in.
And for parents who are brand new to you and have never heard of you and they're new to your work, can you tell us a little bit about when someone says, a parent says, like, what's your job or what hats do you wear? How do you respond?
Well, I'm a full-time volunteer. I'm the founder of Singapore's only registered charity called Unlocking ADHD, which supports ADHDers and their families to live life to the fullest. I'm a late diagnosed ADHDer and parent of an ADHD youth. So I really am coming from a lived experience, adult ADHDer, and also the leader of a charity in Singapore in this space.
And so, what I can say, parents, like Moonlake always has new ideas, and she is just going, going, going. I don't know how she has so much energy, and I guess maybe I do because I feel like I go, go, go too much. Um, but uh, but she just like gives and gives and gives, and really does amazing work in the planet. So, thank you,
Thank you.
Moonlake, for being here.
Thank you.
And parents, again, let's see if I can show you. I'll show you Moonlake site right here, unlockingadhd.com. And I'm Seth Perler. Share this with your friends, executivefunctionsummit.com this August. Check us out. Be well, everybody. Take care, Moonlake.
Bye-bye.